What is up, boys and girls?
Look what I have here.
Our little fur babies.
Fur babies.
Go.
All right, I guess she had enough. Go. All right.
They're done. They're done.
Hello, everyone.
How do you keep the hair off your clothes?
My clothes does not accumulate hair. It's the material. Nope. Thank you very much.
So as we talk today, you'll get the WWE effect behind and the craziness.
Which I'm totally okay with, right?
They're bored with us.
Yeah. All right, so here we are. Do you want to have this conversation or not? Are we doing this or what?
Are we doing this? It's your last chance to get out. Last chance to make it go.
Well, we got news. Let's talk about this. What is our thoughts and what are we doing? Gosh.
Go.
All right.
Go. Have at it.
Oh my gosh. So I don't even know where to start because this is crazy. We are thinking of having a baby. A baby. I can't believe it. I'm sitting here and I'm saying this right now.
You can't believe it.
Yeah. So I know.
Never
I
thought.
have to say that. No, that's exactly what I was going to say. I never thought that I was going to sit here in front of a camera and talk about this because I was just so far away from the idea of having a baby. It's amazing. And
Tell them why. What was your...
You know, for me, first thing is that you have to have a baby with someone that, first of all, will be there for you and responsible, be in love with the person to have a baby, and then, you know, you have to make sure that your career is booming so you could actually support that baby. But other than that, you know, my life was really
just other than that.
Other than that.
Besides that.
Besides that.
You can have a kid, anybody can have a kid.
I was just too busy to even think about it. I was the editor for Muscle and Fitness Hers magazine, as some of you know. I owned a steakhouse in Manhattan for about 16 years, and that's a lot of hours to put in. I competed. I won Miss Universe, so I competed in the IFBB Pro League. India, you know, overseas, Canada, US, for years. So my life was extremely busy. Baby, no way. And then I met this guy. This guy.
Don't blame it on me.
This guy. And 360. I want to have a baby.
360, 180?
180.
180, 360? 360, you're right back out in the beginning. Okay. All right, I think that was kind of, mine was a little different. I think for me, growing up, I knew and I fell in love with my lifestyle and what I was doing. And also, I was coming from a big family. So maybe some of you understand, when you come from a big family, you probably don't get nurtured a lot as you grow up.
What's a big family so they understand?
9 kids, nine kids. So, so when I grew up, and it's funny because a lot of my brothers and sisters don't have kids. So I think for me, I never thought I would be the guy that would have a kid. And again, a lot of I don't think, for me, it wasn't about being busy or this and that. It was about, it had to be more than just falling in love with somebody. I think I never, in my early years, I never met somebody, and I was too crazy in my 20s and 30s to have a kid, but I never met somebody that I could say, I could see her as a mother. And I think that more than anything else for me, the big thing was not just finding somebody, but finding somebody that would be able to also take care of the kid. Not just financially, but emotionally and everything outside of that. Not just if I'm around, what happens if something happens? You know, will they be able to take care of it? And that's the one thing I noticed with you, and I think we both kind of came into this relationship and at our age, and we kind of didn't even talk about it. We both kind of said, no, I don't think so.
Right.
We're good with just kind of doing our thing.
We said that.
And it changed over the years, and I said, you know what, I think we should do this.
Yeah, we just sort of started talking, and we're like, you know what, it would be so awesome to have a baby. And there we are. We are looking into it. We are actually picked the facility that we're going into do IVF. That's what we're going to go with. We'll run the genetic testing and all that to make sure that everything is good. And at my age, in my 40s, I sort of have to go with that just to make sure that's going to work. I don't want to take a chance and wait for another year or two. So I already found someone that, I think that's going to work for us, a doctor, a great doctor. And we'll go talk to them and see what happens.
Yeah, if you guys understand this, it gets tougher and tougher as you get older and older to have kids, especially for the women.
Yes.
Over 35, the percentage drops so much. But with the way science is now and what they can do, it's not a given. And I know this is our first video talking about this, and we understand the possibilities of this not working. There's a great possibility this won't work. But we are at the mental stage of saying we're going to, go forward
yeah,
this.
Yeah, we're going to go forward with that. I'm mentally prepared. I know that if it does work, my body's going to change. My training, my eating, everything is going to change. Your life is going to change.
We talked about that. So besides us making the decision to do this, then we talked about by doing this, what does that mean? Because this is going to be a lot of steps. We have to prep your body for the baby.
Before you get pregnant.
Right. We got to make sure the nutrition is on point in that aspect, especially being a woman in your 40s. I know you guys at home and everybody's saying, well, guys can do this forever. There's a good chance on that. But again, I'm not looking to have a child when I'm 75, and I'm old right now, so let's make this happen. But we did talk about your body.
Yes.
Now you are the former Mrs. Universe. You won that, and you turned pro, and you've competed in the IFBB for years. You were the former editor-in-chief of Muscle and Fitness, and now you're just a savage.
Yeah.
So what are we going to do about your body?
Well, I've always been, this is me all year long. This is how I walk around. It's not like I competed and then I gained 40 pounds after my shows. I've always been 5-10 pounds, maybe off, not even. So I know that I'm going to put on some weight, but with your help, which I'm assuming that you're going to kick my ass.
Wait a minute, I got to help you diet now too?
Yes.
And train?
Yes, we're going to do this together.
This is not fitting into my schedule here.
We got to do it together.
All right. So we talked about this, and one of the things that I noticed, and I did my studying on this, is that we have to make sure that you are emotionally okay putting on weight. And I'm not just saying 5 or 10 pounds, but a good 30 to 40 pounds.
Correct.
You're going to carry this baby.
That's a lot of weight.
That's a lot of weight.
That's another Mona, a whole other person.
You get to eat, but you got to eat clean and healthy for what is right for your body, but even more so, what is right for the baby. And if that means that you need to take in more milk product or more carbohydrates or anything like that, we have to make sure that you have to stay on point, more importantly for the baby than anything else.
I agree.
And that means if you blow up a little bit, you blow up a little bit.
Listen, it took me a few weeks here just to kind of say, okay, I'm good with it, but I'm good with it now. I know what to expect. And I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so you pick the doc.
Yeah.
And what is the next steps?
So we're gonna go and talk to them. They're gonna take us through the procedure, how everything is going to work. It's going to be egg retrieval, so they're gonna extract the eggs. Then they're gonna inseminate the sperm with the eggs. They're gonna create the embryos that have to grow. They send them out to the genetic testing. So guys, get ready. This is a roller coaster.
Genetic testing.
Yes.
Oh, well, Mr. and Mrs. Universe is having a baby.
Oh, no, you have to do all the stuff.
We're talking about genetics. This kid's coming out.
I already talked to the doctor, and it looks like this is going to be like a waiting game. So everything that you do is you have to wait, and it's just a nerve wrack. And I know it's going to be some ups and downs with this, but I'm ready. So, are you?
I don't know, man. I'm not just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm excited about this too because it's a whole new experience for us going through this process. And,
oh my God. Everybody's gonna freak out that Michael Hearn is having a baby. That's hilarious, actually.
I already got the fur babies,
Yeah,
so
I
it's
know.
time to
That's
man
a
up and
handful.
have
That's
the
a handful right there.
Everybody says things. Everybody says, well, get ready for your life to change completely, and no more working out. It's a whole new life. You're not going to get sleep. These are some of the things that we actually discussed prior to this. And what's great is that you are so supportive about my sleep. My training stays on
Well, I
point
know
as
that-
we're going through this.
I know that your training and what you do physically and mentally through the day is your career, so I'm not gonna take that away from you. So, and I like doing stuff. You know me. I'm a
You're a
doer.
worker.
I'm a doer. I'm from New York.
I got lucky, guys.
Yeah. I don't mind it. Plus, we're gonna get help. So, no, we do what we have to do to make sure that you stay on track, get me back on track in time, and then we kick ass.
As we do this, what I'm going to try to do is, as we're teaching how to eat and how to get her ready, especially for you girls in your late 30s and your 40s and 50s, how to diet as she's going through this process, how to support the best I can. I think most of the work is obviously from my side.
Yes, it is.
And then from that, just really getting down to the nitty gritty about the micronutrients for her and the baby, especially on getting the proper foods for the baby and developing the best and giving, at this stage, us trying to give the baby the very best it can have. Well, it is creating and becoming something superhero-like.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Me too. I'm very excited.
And then we'll put the test. You know, one of the big things is everybody always says to you, well, you're genetically gifted, or Mike's genetically gifted. You know, I believe that I'm basically the guy that put in the work. Mona is a genetic freak. So hopefully this baby will take after her.
Hopefully. I mean, if I eat pizza and I'm like this.
Yeah, you're pretty genetically gifted.
Yeah.
So as we do this, though, we're going to keep you guys up to speed and really teach you how to do this. Also, this is going to be a ongoing thing for the next year and a half, because it's not just about having the baby, it's about having the baby and then getting you back in shape
It's the
afterwards.
whole process of going through it. And we're going to
it.
take you guys with us through the process. We're going to, oh gosh, I don't know. Yeah.
This is going to be fun.
It's going to happen.
We are ready. We're mentally ready, physically ready.
Yep.
I don't know what's going to happen. We're hoping this works.
We don't know if the pups are ready.
The puppies.
Look at Khaleesi.
I don't even get those guys.
They're sleeping, but yeah.
But this is the news. We're going to rock and roll, and we'll stay up to date with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go get started.
Yay. Thank you, guys.